have been waiting. I have been waiting to finish this. I couldn't wait for this to finish. From a winner to a big loser. Hello guys, I am going to take you through today some of my recent favorites in January and February. This is one of my favorite type of video to watch on YouTube, and I always love sharing things that I like. So I thought I would go through stuff that I like. We've got them in the body care and facial skincare category. So I will start off with body care. Is the depth of winter right now, like dying like minus double digits, and I'm talking like, I think it was minus 16 the other day in Aarhus. I live in Denmark. Yeah, so it's nuts, and there's just snow everywhere. Like it's just our new normal. As such, being melanin rich, one needs to have a really good moisturizer. I'm using this, the Biotherm Oil Therapy Bone Core. It does a fantastic job. I also use the Neutrogena Deep Moisture Body Lotion. This has been the go-to for the last couple of years for me. I got a German batch that I'm not loving so much. I don't know what happened. But generally, Neutrogena Deep Moisture is for the depth of winter. And when this was misbehaving, well, this batch, I got this Biotherm Oil Therapy Bone Core, and it's amazing. Both of these. Love shower gel. I love a good shower gel. And the thing is, I'm cheap with my rinse off products, so I'm not spending loads of money on my shower gels, but I still like for a shower gel to, you know, smell good, lather well, clean you, you know, the basics. So this is Imperial Leather's Refreshing Body Wash, and it's in Mandarin and Neroli. Let me just sniff to remember what it smells like. Yeah, not great. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, and it will clean you. But I remember the smell didn't really move me, and it didn't lather very well. So you have to use a lot of it to clean your body. And price-wise, not too bad. I can't remember how much it was, but it wasn't too bad. But I'd just rather a different scent. And then Space NK do some of the best shower gels. Like, I love this particular one. This is my favorite. This is Space NK's Nordic Wilds Body Wash. Let me smell just to refresh my memory. Oh, yes, yes. And this is so the season for this. So this has black pepper, juniper berry, and tonka bean with Centella asiatica and birch tree water. Hey, I'm so proud of myself. I didn't make a mistake. God. Really, really, really love this. It smells incredible. It's spicy, but like, you know, you feel good when you put this on. It doesn't lather well, which is annoying because price-wise, you need to use a lot for it to lather, but it smells amazing, and it's unisex too. So if you live with somebody, stock up or lock it away because they'll be using it as well, and you'll just have to be okay with it. But winner. This is another Space NK one. This is the precursor packaging to this, and this I think is now their Parisian Dreams one. But basically this one is called Flourish, but it's now Parisian. I'll put it on the screen. And it's got rose, pear, and vetiver with moringa oil and chamomile extract. I remember this smelling divine as well. Let's remember. Oh, yeah. This is lovely. Really, really lovely. So when I'm feeling indulgent and I'm like, oh, I'll spend just a little bit more to treat myself, then I get Space NK body washes. Moving on to skincare, we've got a lot here. Where should I? Oh no, we're still on body. This is Aqua Tidal Dream body cream from Zara. I was in Nigeria recently and I took this tub. It's got 90 milliliters. I took this tub for a week. It ran out after 6 days. So, and I told you I moisturize my body every day. So it doesn't last. You need to use a lot of it. It smells incredible though. Everyone would say I smelled really nicely, even when I was wearing perfume. I don't know, I think Zara was just doing this as like a one-off, so I don't know if you can still buy it, but I liked it. I think I've got a bigger tub. Actually, I do have a bigger tub. So enjoyed this. Skincare. Okay, let's start with the good stuff. So I have been waiting. To finish this. I couldn't wait for this to finish because it's so good and I couldn't wait to tell you guys about it. So this is the Anua 10 Plus, niacinamide 10 and TX4 tranexamic acid. Hey, I'm so proud of myself because I've been making mistakes, but this is an incredible product, game-changing product in my skincare regimen. It's really, really good. 10% niacinamide, 4% TX4, and 2% alpha-L-beutin. So niacinamide is really good for, like, as I'm told, it's really good for calming your skin if you've got if you're suffering from breakouts or hormonal acne. It's also incredible for dealing with hyperpigmentation. This product, it's a shocker. So if, when you go on YouTube, Pinterest, everywhere, and you see people talking about glass skin, 9 times out of 10, they're probably going to include this product in one of the products that they say you have to get for glass skin. I'm not advocating for glass skin here, but I will testify to the fact that it works. It's cleared up my skin massively. I used to, I'm still a bit two-tone on the side of my face. Maybe it's a bit too far for you to see, but basically it does make such a big difference and has helped with my dark spots on the sides of my face. So I'm a big fan. My only qualm, it's very runny, and it's also not a product that you can use every single day. You shouldn't be using this product every day. 10% niacinamide is a bit too strong, especially if you've got a sensitive skin. This is probably not the product for you. This is also something I would only recommend that you use at night. So not every day. Be careful with how you're using it and only use it at night, but definitely works. Korean skincare is back in a big way. From a winner to a big loser. So I have this SK2 facial treatment mask at a work trip, so I was like, I'm gonna use this and treat myself. Disaster. This was awful. I'll see if I can insert pictures or video of how bad it was bad. It was peeling off me. It was awful. So yeah, the painful thing is I put it on and I was like, ooh, it feels nice. Okay, SK2, where have you been? We've missed you. Now I know why we've missed them, because that was crap. Next. So this is Madagascar Centella Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum. Why such long names? Why can't you just say SPF? And I've not even said the brand name. Brand is Skin 1004. Why am I annoyed? But it's just, you be testing people. Sorry. So yeah, I got this travel size SPF. I actually really love it. At first I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. It wasn't playing too well with my makeup when I first used it, but then I realized you need to leave a bit more time between application. But it melts into the skin really, really well. I'm gonna get a bigger tube and then try it out again and then come back to you guys. But I think this may be a contender for my SPF rotation, which is actually quite strong. I'm not gonna lie, it's just one of them isn't sold in Denmark, so I need to have something that is readily available here. Then I will go on to Medicate's Liquid Peptides Advanced MP. This is a very, very good product. I started out using the liquid peptides, which is the junior one, and I found that was really good for plumping my skin and just making my skin feel more supple. And the liquid peptides is supposed to target the early signs of aging, so early signs of lines and wrinkles. And then liquid peptides advanced is supposed to target lines that are, they're not early signs, they are there. So I was like, when my liquid peptides ran out, I was like, okay, maybe I should get this, because this is gonna, I was starting to see lines around my eyes and my forehead, and I was like, I don't want that. So, but it's not going to make an 80-year-old 50. It's not about to turn me into a 20-year-old. And therefore, I think paying the extra premium for this, for me right now, it's not worth it. I've decided to go back to my liquid peptides, but would be interested to know if any of you guys have used this Medicate liquid peptides advanced. Let me know what you think. Okay, this is a bit ghetto, but basically, because everything that's sold in a tube, like, you realize that you're losing so much product. Okay, let's start from the beginning. This is Clarins Hydra Essential Moisturizing Silky Cream. Fantastic product. The story with this is that I went to see a friend of mine in France, and maybe I forgot my moisturizer or it ran out, I don't know. And she was like, oh, maybe you could try mine. Then she puts me onto this and I was like, whoa, this is really, really nice. So the next day I was like, we need to go and get this. So we went to Galeries Lafayette. They had it on offer. So I picked up 2. But as you can see, it's tiny. And before I knew it, it was finished. Both of them. This is the second one that I'm done with. And so I was like, no, I'm not wasting product. So I cut the top, and there was so much product in here. There was so much product left inside. So yeah. So I'm sorry if it's a bit ratchet, if it looks a bit ghetto, but I'm not wasting product. This is a fantastic product, but value for money in terms of the size is not great. I wish it was a bigger size. I wish it was cheaper. But it's a fantastic product, and I'm going to look for it in a bigger size. But I'm also going to look for the K-beauty equivalent, because I'm sure there's one at a fantastic price point. This is Diptyque's Essential Face Cream. I had it in like one of my travel bags, and so I put it in as my face moisturizer for when I travel. It's decent. I hate the scent. Let me remind myself, but I'm pretty sure I really don't like the scent. I don't like Diptyque scents. Yeah, no. And it's the same with the Diptyque lip balm as well, that you get in like travel kits. I hate using it but it's like my emergency one in my bag. I hate using it because that smell, I don't like it. So I'm happy that it's finished. This was like a little this was a little trial thing. Clarins again, Hydra Essential Cream Mask Moisturizer. It was nice. It was nice. Maybe I'll get the big one. I don't know. This is the last one. It's actually not quite an empty yet, but it will be within the next week. And I'm recording this now, so. But this is Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, my absolute go-to. I always use this. I'm always going to use this. This is my hero lip product. In fact, I'm going to, you see, that's why it's good that it hasn't finished now, so I can use it. I can tuck into you guys. Because I realized, as I was talking to you, I felt like my lips were getting dry. I hope not. But yeah, this is nearly, I'm literally scraping at the bottom, but this is a fantastic product. Keeps my lips really soft and moisturized during this Arctic blitz that's just never ending in Denmark. For most of the year, I use this as a sleeping mask, so I use it at night. But basically from late October to what is probably going to be early April, I'm using this day and night. I have a tub in my bag at all times right now because I am not about to be out here in these strips looking strips. And I was just talking so confidently. I'm not about to be out here in these streets looking like a wildling. That was what I was trying to say. So anyway, those are my empties, the things I've been loving and not so much loving. In the skincare and body care category, have you used any of these? And what do you think of any of these? Do you like the video? Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see. Have a great day. Bye.